Loud Esmond here for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better. All right, USFL. I'm going to give this in video because I am not doing any more bets on the USFL as best bets. Forget it. It's way too unpredictable. And you've got two teams on Sunday in the early game, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific, that are just, going in opposite directions, as they say. The Memphis Showboats that I left for dead 3 games into the season suddenly can't lose. The New Jersey Generals, who won a couple games early, have dropped 4 in a row, and they look bad. The Showboats are doing it with defense. Their defense is, my goodness. Their pass rush is, and they are hitting people. They are blowing up running backs. They're blowing up receivers. They're sacking the quarterback. What did they held the Pittsburgh Maulers scoreless 2 weeks ago. And the Showboats had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. They were holding Houston down, and then their defense late in the game allowed a couple of cheap touchdowns. And then they stopped the 3-point play. That game's over. The Showboats, however, Cole Kelly, the Showboats quarterback, not exactly lighting things up. 146 yards last game. 146 yards passing, that's it? So they're doing it with defense. They're just crushing the other team on defense and scoring enough to beat them. That's how they've been winning the last 4 games. The Jersey Generals, they just suck all of a sudden. They've lost 4 games in a row. Last game they played, they were playing the Panthers. They trailed 6-3 at halftime. Their offense is terrible. They scored 19 points in the second half. It wasn't enough. They lost again. Against the spread, you're getting, and this line makes no sense to me. The Generals have lost 4 games in a row. The Showboats have won 3 games in a row. Or is it 4? They're 4. Anyway, bottom line is one team's on a long losing streak. The other team's on a long winning streak. Yet the team on the losing streak is favored in this game. It's plus 1.5, plus 2.5, somewhere in between there, depending on where you go. By the way, these USFL lines, the late movement in these lines, like 5 or 6 hours before game time, has been ridiculous. So watch for the late movement. But if you're going to give me points on the Showboats, and they've won several games in a row, and I think they now have the best defense in the USFL, and they're going to play a team that suddenly can't win in the New Jersey Generals and just doesn't have much going on either side of the ball. Like I said, the line doesn't make any sense, but better beware, better beware in the USFL, because whatever you think should happen is absolutely not happening. So take it with a grain of salt, pepper, whatever you want, hot sauce, grain of whatever. But yeah, if I'm going to go anything with this game, I'm going to take the 1.5, 2.5 with the Showboats. Like I said, watch that late line movement. If you're going to bet this game, bet it now, because the Generals may not be favored by the time you get to kickoff. Then again, it could go completely other way. It's the wacky USFL. Who knows? Anyway, that's the way I'm going to go. Points and Showboats. Loud Esmond here for Winners. By the way, dogs are like 10-2 this season in the USFL. So, yeah. Loud Esmond here for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better. All right, I already asked Sheik for the thumbs. See you at 5.